LCAC. We welcome you to the 3rd annual Ron Tarantino Memorial Ride. All right, we're here with Timmy Haywood, Leicester resident. Used to play a lot of sports this time when you were a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Here you are, one of the organizers of the 3rd Tarantino Ride here. A lot of bikes already.
Yeah, it's a good turnout. Looks like we're going to have a little bit more than we did last year, you know. So.
And Mother Nature cooperated. Beautiful day here.
Definitely. It's absolutely gorgeous fall riding weather.
As a business owner in Auburn, Tiny Tim's has done so much for the Tarantino Memorial Scholarship and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. I knew Ronnie. He used to come into the breakfast at the old place in Rochdale all the time. So, you know, my pleasure to help out these guys.
Well, keep it up. You got a dangerous job here.
Oh, I know. Good thing the Leicester police are here to help out, you know.
We'll be back with more interviews here at 3rd annual Tarantino Ride. Okay, we're here with Mary Jane and Gloria, and they are here for the 3rd annual Tarantino Ride. You're a veteran. You were here last year.
Yes, I talked to you last year.
And your interview got us one of the highest ratings ever.
Look at that. I'm just like a magnet for attention.
And you have the same bike here? Can I check your bike out?
This is my husband's bike. He has a 2016 Road Glide.
Beautiful day. How did last year's ride go?
Last year's ride was fantastic. The weather was great. There was a great crowd. It was a really successful event. So looks like it's going to be that way again now. I think we actually have more bikes than last year.
Awesome. What about you, first-time rider?
No, first-time rider to this thing, yes. Yeah.
So you're a rookie at the 3rd annual Tarantino Ride.
Yes, I am. I have some catching up to do.
How'd you sleep last night?
Pretty good.
Anything? You get a game plan for today?
I just sit on the back.
I was going to say you're on the back.
That's my husband's bike right there.
Just a pretty face today? Is that what you're going to say?
Just a pretty face?
Come on. You got our ratings? You're going to help us out with our ratings here?
I'm not going to put my top up.
Well, thank you for that. Well, thank you so much for giving us the interview. We'll see you next year. I'm sure you, once you're riding this, you'll ride again.
Yes, I will.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with J.D. Dage, not just known for one of Leicester's greatest football players ever, Worcester cop. You've been on the show, cancer survivor.
Yeah.
You've had a lot on your plate the last few years.
Yeah, it's been a couple busy years, but doing good now.
And how did Ron Tarantino touch your life?
I met him at my benefit when I was going through cancer. I met him and Trish, and known of him, met him a couple times, but great guy, and I think all this put together is awesome for the riders in the community and all the supporters to come out.
You're involved in a special family in this town. We always talk about the Dages. No family closer, no family bigger.
Yeah, I mean, pretty big family, probably about 70 of us.
And your dad had a successful business. He's given so much back to the town over the years.
Yeah, his cranes are doing great.
Yep. Well, be safe now.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Say hi to the rest of the family.
Will do.
J.D. Dage at the 3rd annual Tarantino Ride. Yep. All right, we are here with the Holmes family. We all know you had the tough task of guiding Ron in the basketball league at times.
I did. Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Hey, Mike, are you retired yet?
I'm retired.
What's it like? Tell us about your new life.
It's fun. No watches, no clocks, no time clocks. It's nice.
His wife?
Yeah.
Are you still working?
No, retired too.
So you're tolerating each other? How's that work?
It's working good. As long as we get on our bikes and, he's got his music on and I'm behind him, it'll last.
Well, there's a lot of people in Worcester that are glad he's not on his bike because that's less tickets.
That's true. But we got to think of safety first, though.
And what about Lake Ave? Who's taking over Lake Ave? That's one of your favorite spots.
Yeah,
Timmy Walsh.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Lieutenant Walsh.
And that used to be Ralph Sargent's area way back when I was a kid.
Well, hey, I wasn't born when you were a kid.
Whoa. Talk about your bikes here. Let's get a picture of Mr. and Mrs.
Well, they're over there.
Can we get that, Artie? Wow, things are beauty.
Yeah.
And how's Marky Jr. doing?
He's doing well.
You got a bike?
No. He sold his, but he's thinking about getting another one.
Well, congratulations. You two deserve the retirement life. You're dedicated servants. Worcester Police Department, I'm sure, misses you.
Oh, well, I'm sure they do, but it's a young man's job. It was time to move on, and we moved on.
A gentleman, always, whether it's on the court or off the court. Mark Holmes.
Thank you.
We are here with Ron Tarantino Sr., our 3rd annual Ron Tarantino Jr. Ride. What a turnout.
It's a big turnout. I think it's bigger than last year. It's just hard to visualize all these bikes, all these people paying tribute to Ron, It's quite a sight.
Yeah.
Since this ride last year, the Massachusetts policemen have been slain.
Still got that one?
It's terrible. We've been to the wakes and funerals and stuff, and it's just heartbreaking. It just resurrects everything that took place with Ron. it just tears you apart inside.
And Friday, the governor had a special day.
Yes, we went to that too. Yeah, and it was heart-wrenching, to listen to the stories and to see what's going on. And I guess 2 more just were killed in, I forget what state it was, but there was another 2 officers that were just killed yesterday. It's terrible.
As you being a former policeman in Medford, as the political season comes to a head here, what can some of these politicians do? I mean, to change the laws on these people getting slaps on the wrist when they should be incarcerated?
They're in the process now. They made the assault and battery of a police officer a felony, but it has to be a serious assault and battery. And then they're in the process now of making the dangerousness hearings broader, giving the judges more latitude and call for a dangerousness hearing. So, and hopefully that'll keep these career criminals in, without getting bail and stuff. So it's all we can hope for is try to get some more laws passed to protect the police. The criminals have more rights than the police.
I was going to say they have, they have the reins almost. It's awful to say.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they just laugh at you and they walk out of the court. And it's terrible. The police have, it's just like a revolving door. They're in and out. The police, they don't get any consideration at all.
Right. So, hey, last year had the dedication at the monument in Auburn take place. That came out unbelievable.
Yes.
The bridge was dedicated in memory of your son.
Yes. That was spectacular. They did the bridge and they did the highway part of Route 9 in Leicester up towards Walmart from the Worcester line. Really honoring. It's. As a matter of fact, we just drove by it this morning coming up. They'll have the Worcester line. You see it every time we come in.
What would he be saying if he was so humble and so quiet to himself?
He would. He said, "Well, you're doing this for me."
Exactly.
He wouldn't think of it. To take any kind of credit for anything.
And our big project is moving kind of slow right now. It's coming to a head. Tarantino Park. Basketball court, the memorial.
Right.
That'll be happening within a year.
Oh, really? Good. Good. I hope you invite us down.
And the state police have stepped up big time with donations for us.
Oh, good. So it's in the works.
So I think
sometime next.
Oh yeah, early spring.
Early spring. Good.
Yep.
Good. All right. I hope you keep us abreast.
Yeah, well, we will.
So we can be there.
And thanks again. Another tough day for the Tarantino family. Here you people are supporting the third ride.
Yes, this is the third one, and I tell you, it seems like they keep getting bigger, which I'm happy to see. It's really impressive. All these folks
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, John from Webster. A special day here, the third annual Tarantino ride, but a special day for the Patriots. They're 1-2, 1-3 here.
Yeah, 1 and not good.
And undefeated Miami coming into Foxborough today.
Yep, they're still gonna win. So,
you
Pat's
big
got
Gronk
this.
fan?
Yep, Pat's got this.
Now, last week came out, Gronk was actually traded for 5 minutes to Detroit.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game, so I don't know what to tell you.
Well, what about this Belichick guy? He won't let them talk. When they talk, they get in trouble. You're talking.
Yeah, but that's all I can say.
Well, special day here today. Which bike is
Absolutely.
yours?
It's over here, right behind this guy.
Oh, that one. Look at that. That's a beauty. How old?
18. 2018.
Nice. So you're working 2 or 3 jobs to pay for that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That's the way it goes. You're not Gronk, so you don't get it all in one big check.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Well, thank you for the interview.
Hey,
Webster's a great place. They have the softball game out there for Ron every year.
Yeah, they do up at the Ray Street Field.
Yep.
Ray Street
Great
Field.
thing every year. Thank you for the interview. Be back with more here at the 30-year-old Tarantino ride. All right, we're here with Sue. First time in a Tarantino ride?
Yes.
Well, I love your outfit.
Thank you.
And where's your bike?
Right there.
Wow. And this man here, is that your bodyguard?
It is. Yep.
Okay. Does he want to come on TV for an interview too?
Sure, why not?
Name?
Dave.
Dave from where?
Douglas, Mass.
Oh, we just did somebody from Webster. So Central Mass well represented here today.
Yes, we are.
And you're a veteran?
No. Everybody in my family was. When I was a kid, there was no wars going on, so they didn't want us.
And did you come in touch with Ron Tarantino at all?
No, but I'm good friends with people that knew him out of Auburn, so.
He was a great man.
Yeah, he was.
Team player, very modest, and you would have loved him. Talk about the ride here today.
What do you want to know about it?
It ends up in Webster, right? At the Indian
It
Ranch?
goes to Indian Ranch, yep.
And last year?
Same. It's literally the same ride. Going up Wachusett. Nice loop.
Beautiful. I was just up there for a wedding. Are you going to see a beautiful foliage up there today?
I don't know. It's a little early. Maybe.
Oh, I was up there last weekend. Seems like the earliest part of foliage takes place up in the mountains. And I'm not a weatherman.
Well, maybe you should be.
No. No. Oh, are you saying I shouldn't be an interviewer?
I didn't say that.
Well, thank you so much for interviewing, and have a safe ride, most importantly.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Be back with more interviews here at the Tarantino 3rd Memorial Ride. We're here with George from North Brookfield. A beautiful day here today. Mother Nature did its job.
A little cold, but it's nice. Sun's shining.
First time in the Tarantino ride?
Yes.
Should be a nice ride. Beautiful day heading up to Mount Wachusett. How many miles is the ride entirely?
I haven't the foggiest. I just go where they tell me.
And what about the bike here? It's a beauty.
It's a 2017. I bought it last year in Florida when I was on vacation.
What part of Florida?
Tallahassee.
Wow. There's no bad part of Florida.
Well, I hit 23 states in 4.5 months.
Wow. How many miles you got now?
14,000 in a year.
Wow, that's a lot of riding.
Well, what are you going to do when you're retired?
Wow. How old are you?
68.
Wow,
Friday.
You're in good shape.
I try.
And what'd you do for a living?
I was a machinist.
Well, Trish Tarantino is a teacher in North Brookfield, by the way.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, she does a great job. She's the 3rd year out there. It's a great town, North Brookfield.
I've lived there for 31 years now, 32 years. I like it out there. It's nice and quiet.
I like that of all the Brookfields. I love that little corner.
Well, the town is so big we don't even have a red light.
That's another reason I like it. No traffic problems.
No, I hope not. We got plenty of escorts. We're all set.
My old buddy was the police chief out there, Nelson Barrett, God bless him.
Yep, he's lived right down the street from me.
Great guy. I used to bowl with him on Tuesday nights, gentleman.
Yeah, I bet you there's no more than a quarter mile from where I lived. He lived.
Yeah, nobody ever said a bad thing about Nelly.
No.
He'd be here today if he could. We'll be back in more interviews. Thank you so much, George.
All right, have fun. Shiny side up.
Yeah, I like that. Joe Fontaine, I almost called you Officer Joe Fontaine. You are retired?
Retired, sort of, semi.
You were actually police chief for a while.
Still, yeah, for a little while.
You did it all in Augusta.
I did. Enjoyed it all.
I always remember you for LCAC, though.
I did, yeah, I enjoyed that as well.
You were the man that fixed all our equipment. That's many moons ago, Joe.
Yeah, well, yeah, a long time, when we first started.
Now, you came in contact with Ron on a different way than some of us did. What was it like to work with him?
He was an awesome guy. You know, I can't really say a lot that you probably haven't heard already. You know, just an awesome guy to work with, work for. We had a lot of laughs together, honestly. You know, a lot of shifts that I'd work the 3 to 11, he would work the overnight, and a lot of times I'd work the like 11 to 3 extra, 11 p to 3 a.m. And you know, we just, you know, would have a lot of fun.
Well, I know he was very friendly with Tim, your brother, too. He loved the Fontaine parties, I know that.
Yep.
And now you have a nephew that's going to be a policeman, Nick, right?
Nick, he's working on it. He's getting there.
So Fontaine, a family, so supportive of being, you know, involved with the police departments.
Yeah.
Great job. And your retired life going well?
Going well. I did stay on as a special for details or whatever, but, you know, regardless.
Like Donnie Letterton?
Sort of.
we interviewed him at Harvest Fair.
Yeah, he was there.
But he's on historical commission. He's got you beat on the historical stuff.
Yeah, he knows the town inside and out.
Well, as a Leicester taxpayer, thank you for the great service you provided to the town over the years, Joe.
Thank you.
Great guy. You know, he did a lot of stuff for the organizations in town too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Active.
Yeah,
still.
3rd annual Tarantino ride, a big success though. A lot of bikes here.
Good turnout. Good day, good turnout.
Be back more interviews here at LCAC's coverage. All right, we're here with Mrs. Tarantino. Another unbelievable turnout in memory of your son.
Yep. Good weather. Lots of people. It is. It's awesome.
And this is the 3rd year.
Yeah. I can't say enough. It's just been amazing, really. You know.
I know you've been outspoken. I saw you on television. You were at the funeral of slain officer down at Cape. Friday, the state had a big day for.
Oh, at the State House, yes. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
And since, you know, this ride last year, we had a tragedy in Yarmouth and a tragedy in Weymouth.
Too many, too many, you know. And when it's all going to end, this is, you know, it'll end soon.
Right. We talked to your husband about it being election time, all these promises by these politicians.
They say what everybody wants to hear.
Exactly.
And then when it comes right down to it, you know, politics.
Yep.
You know,
it wins out and it shouldn't win out.
No, it's sad, but it's, you know, it's true as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
You know.
You know, you and your husband were in awe of all the things Ron did for this town in Auburn. What would he be saying about stuff like this?
He's probably up there laughing his butt off. He wasn't in anything. He did it because he wanted to. You know, if we said something, he'd laugh at us, you know. But
You just got a nudge from the other half.
Yeah.
You know what we used to say, Ron's World and welcome to it.
Yeah. And it's all been good.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And we've just learned so much since everything's taken place about him and what he's done and how he's affected people, you know, and they've all been positive.
And how's your son-in-law doing?
He's doing very good.
Good.
Yep, very good. Yep.
That's good.
Yep, he's come a long way since.
We're going to try to track down Mrs. Tarantino, the other Mrs. Tarantino.
Oh, Trish?
For an interview. I just saw her at the corner of my eye.
Yeah, she's up there talking to Ronnie.
So we'll track her down.
Okay.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll catch you down the road. A beautiful day. Doesn't get any nicer than this in the fall.
Knocking on wood, his turnouts have always, the weather's always been in his favor, you know. So
Thank you, Sharon, so much.
Thank you, guys.
Tarantino, our third annual Ron Tarantino Memorial Ride. What a beautiful day.
Beautiful day. We couldn't have asked for better weather.
Are you drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee? Keep you going
Of
today?
course. Yeah, we had to get here early, so of course I've got the dunks going.
It's a long day, too. You end up at Indian Ranch?
Yeah, we'll be at Indian Ranch a little bit later.
And how's the kids doing?
Everybody's doing really well, yep.
When will we see the third again?
He will be back in a month and a half, so we are very much looking forward to having him back.
And Spencer's doing good at college in Springfield?
Yep, he's doing really great. He's got an internship that he's doing, so he's really excited about that.
A lot of people say he's the #1 waiter down at Anthony's, too.
Yes, I think he would agree with that.
You know, he doesn't need any more compliments either, by the way.
No, he's a very confident boy.
And how's Kyle doing at Leicester High?
Kyle's doing great. He's on varsity soccer, and he's helping head up our kindness program with Emily Fontaine, so fantastic.
Were you in Boston Friday?
I was not. No, I'm a teacher, so.
Yeah, you can't only get so many days off, right?
True, right.
The state, you know, rallying behind all these families. We talked with your in-laws. 2 more cops have been slain since this ride last year.
I know it. It's truly unbelievable, and our heart goes out to those families. Obviously, we know what they've been through, and it's not an easy thing to be able to watch other families going through it. So we just want to be there to support them as much as possible. And we've been really pleased that they've gotten so much support, not only from the first responder community, but their communities as well in Massachusetts. So.
Yeah, and I added up all the kids involved. It's over 10 kids have lost their dads unnecessarily in the last 3 years.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair, and it's just got to stop. It's got to stop. Like I said, we're launching this kindness program with 365Z, and we really want families to see law enforcement as, just somebody there to support them from start to finish. So a lot of people, appreciate what they've done. It's a few bad apples. So we're just really hoping that this doesn't have to happen again. So.
I know there's unfortunately a bond with the widows, and I saw the slain officer wife from Weymouth openly talking to the press on Friday.
Yeah, I think she probably feels the same way as I do, that it just, it needs to stop, and it's frustrating to be in our shoes, and she just doesn't want to see it happen to anybody else. So.
Right. Well, you have as much of a good day as you can have here today.
Thank you.
I know the kids in North Brookfield love you. I've got some contacts out there.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a great little town, isn't it?
It's a wonderful town. I'm very blessed to be there.
Well, move on with what's going to happen today. Mother Nature, big fan of this ride.
Yes, apparently. We've got the best weather we could ask for.
Be back in Martha's here at 3rd Annual Ron Tarantino Memorial Ride. You're on LCAC's.
Beautiful day, huh, Bob?
Beautiful day, Mikey. Your bike is not here.
I sold it. I got a few injuries, and once them get fixed, we'll buy again.
I was going to say, you'll be back on the saddle momentarily.
I will.
What a special day. You knew Ron.
Yeah.
What would he be saying about this ride?
He'd have a smile from ear to ear. He really would.
We
talked about it. The only thing he didn't really have was a motorcycle.
Right. What do you like? Mustangs, I believe.
Mustang, but he would have had one sooner or later.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable support. Look at that. That's Jackie Dage. JD's in here too.
Both got Army bikes.
Yeah, we could have used you as the color man. You know a lot about bikes.
I do. I had them all my life, Bob.
I know you're an old Leicester alumni. You support everything in this town.
I try to. How'd the golf alumni go yesterday? Good? Did you make it up there?
No, we didn't make it up there. I had to work yesterday, but the McKays won the tournament.
Okay.
They're all winners. It's for a great cause. Bob County, great job.
Is that the same McKays that referee for you in basketball?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice family.
You got a lot of different characters riding these bikes.
Oh, you know that. You know that.
Do you have to be a special creature to get on the saddle?
No, not really. When I was a little kid, my sister's boyfriend got me on the back when I was 10 years old, and I couldn't wait to get my first street bike. It's just that wind in the face.
I love the sound of a Harley. There's just something special about it.
Yeah, it has its own tone.
A lot of these guys got these big beards, Marky. Not a nice trim one like you.
Well, I can't grow that big beard, Bob.
Wow.
I thought maybe my daughter Angela would be here with her boyfriend on the bikes, but they're actually doing the cancer walk today.
Down at UMass?
Down at UMass, right.
Yeah.
Anthony Escobar's mom had cancer, and they do the walk. Angela, they support her.
Hey, what would you estimate the percentage of Harleys in this ride is?
I did my walk and looked at them all, Bob. I got to say 95%, really. There's a few Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, but 90% Harley.
And you don't see as many trikes as you used to see. There was some trikes in this the first couple of years.
Yes, there was. There is a couple here. With my injury, everybody keeps telling me, go get a trike.
Yeah. They don't look that comfortable.
I've never really rid one.
Yeah. And what about that other thing? It's, what do you call that? It's like 30 grand. You see them on the road now.
Almost looks like a car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget it. Is that Polaris? I forget.
That wouldn't qualify for one of these, right, a ride?
Yeah, he could still go on. The Scotty ride, we had a couple on our Scotty ride.
Oh, you did?
I can't think of the guy's name that owns it.
I can't believe how much money those go for.
Oh, yeah. Even the Harleys now, Bob. Back in the day, you would buy them 12,000, 13,000. Now it's 23,000.
There's some beautiful bikes. Is that the new color, that copper look?
No, that's been around.
Wow, that's a beautiful color. It looks great on a Harley.
I'd probably say 80% black.
Yeah.
You see the black ones?
Yeah, it's almost like when they come out with a different color, it's a bold statement.
Yes, sure is. But there are some pretty colors. All depends how much money you got, really.
Yeah.
You know, two-tone, you go with a two-tone, it's an extra $1,000.
Now, does anybody buy one? I'm sure someone does and put their own color on it.
I actually had a bike that Pierre Brulard bought from me, and it was turquoise and white, and I didn't like the colors, but the price on the bike was right, and I got it all painted for $500.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is just unbelievable.
Yeah, we're going to be here for a little bit. It's going to take a while. There's a trike, woman driving it too.
Yeah. Hey, it's great to see more women coming on this thing.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of women that now drive, Bob. There really is. There's bikes for everybody.
Yeah, hopefully the end result is a safe ride here.
Yeah, they had a couple issues with blocking the police and stuff on the last two rides, but nothing major.
Well, it's great to see the police departments coming together. All these bikes that were in front, the lead bikes, about 5 or 6 different police departments.
I saw that. I saw Boston, Leominster. I didn't see them all, but that's how it goes, though. Support for Ron.
I got to interview a Grafton guy, my old town.
I heard Grafton kick our butt the other day in football.
Well, actually, I thought Leicester did pretty well. I mean, Grafton almost beat Shrewsbury. They're ranked number 3, I think.
Oh.
I think Leicester did well to stay with them.
Yeah. I actually walked that track a little bit, and boy, did they chew it up, the field, from all the wet.
Yeah.
They really chewed it up bad.
Well, Leicester will get on track again. Coach Griff does a great job.
Yeah.
There's another one of those copper colors. Yeah. Wow, that thing, I love that color.
Yeah. Nice.
Estimated, is this bigger than last year or the year before?
I went last year, and the way the bikes were lined up, and they went around the turn, I gotta say an extra 75 bikes this year. Wow. At least.
I know Timmy Haywood from Tiny Tim's does a great job of the advertising. Everybody goes there for breakfast.
Yeah, I used to go to Tiny Tim's a lot when he was in Rochdale. I don't make it over in Auburn, but Tim helps out a lot with this ride.
Yeah, we got an interview with him. And Tarantino's, of course, they're here to support it.
Right, yep. I saw Trish over there behind the booth.
Officer Zecco here, waving in.
Yeah.
Very close friend of Ron Tarantino.
Timmy Fontaine up working with his wife also behind the booth, selling t-shirts.
Special day.
Yeah, very special.
I know, it's almost like the primary school's not big enough for the start.
Right, we may have to move over one driveway for next year. That was a lot of bikes here this year.
Yeah.
Not to get off the subject, how are they doing with the playground?
We talked to Mr. Tarantino about it. We got a committee, obviously money. The town is getting some money down the road. Some of the places like Cultivate, hopefully it goes into that park. We've raised $20,000 on our own through fundraising.
Is that what you ended up raising? Yep. I watched your roast. That was I couldn't make it, but I laughed. There were some good speakers on you, Bob.
There were some good ones and some bad ones.
Yeah, right.
Some took too long to talk, but
right.
the end result was...
Artie's reserved and laid back.
Yeah, the end result was we raised almost 10 grand that night.
Right.
I don't mind taking a beat for that.
No, not at all. You're a good man, Bob.
But the State Police Boxing has already donated almost 10 grand.
Wow.
They've been a big advocate for Ron's cause.
You have yourself, Bob.
It's gonna happen.
You do a lot for the kids every year.
Well, Tarantino Park will happen within next year.
Nice.
And we'll have a big town dedication.
Yeah.
That's gonna wrap it up. Hey, Mikey, thanks for helping us out here.
Okay, Bob.
We
Thank you.
brought in a professional. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, Bob.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up with Art Paquette. Artie, thank you so much for coming up here for the 3rd annual Tarantino ride. On behalf of LCAC, it's a pleasure to bring you this. I don't want to say sad event, but it's a memorial event. And boy, I'll tell you, it gets bigger every year. Next year, might have to move it to the high school.